Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. And now your host, Kyle Ruff.
Space. All right, what are we talking about?
Dude, are we casting? What are we talking about?
I mean, we're doing it.
Let's start it off with a cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys.
Number what?
70.
70.
Hey.
1 after 60.
That's how many
Cheers.
midichlorians I have. No big deal.
Cheers.
This podcast is brought to you by Rye Whiskey.
Wow, dude, that is fucking good.
Right?
Holy shit, yeah.
It's like a kind of a cocktail in a bottle.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
That's the honey, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's named after, so they used to make mixed drinks with dissolved rock candy in whiskey. And this is what it's like brewed in this, in the style of. Not brewed, I should say distilled in the style of.
Rock
In the
candies.
distilled.
Yeah,
Rock candies?
Rock candies.
Well, we got an invention for you.
Oh my God! Coming down into the valley once a year to get my rock candies and blue jeans.
Yes. I found that if I took sugar and I put it on a stick,
You know,
I can
regular
get rock
candy. Well, this is going to be hard.
it's like that, but it hits way more.
I always thought
Yes.
this was like if somebody were to be like, okay, let's invent the greatest thing to drink around a campfire. It would be this. It's rye whiskey,
And it would
but
be
with
Coors
just, like,
Light.
a
You're
little bit-
right. Wait, what?
Fuck off! What the fuck?
And
What?
If you're surviving, you're drinking urine.
Yeah, it depends on the fire situation.
Yep.
That is very true. Is this a casual fire? Or this is like a
If
forest fire.
if you're in Antarctica and you're about to die, and you'd be like, "What's the perfect thing?" and you'd be like,
Try this
seal blood.
whiskey.
Or if
he
you're-
pops in rye whiskey.
Rye whiskey. They'd be like, there's no nutritional value. I'm gonna die. if I
Sounds
don't-"
like you should
Frostbite, I
get drunk
can't
and play
grab
some
it.
cards there, guy.
You want to play euchre? Like, no. Anyways, welcome to Steamboat Comedy Podcast, everybody.
Start giving the camera way more attention during these casts.
I always try to give it a little point and a wink. From time to time,
I'm working the camera tonight.
as you should.
I like to look at the camera and remind how much fat I have underneath it here.
Underneath your
You gotta
beard.
remind how much fat you have? You gonna remind the
Yes.
fat? What are you gonna remind the fat of?
Remind the public of the fat.
Oh, right, yeah. So the public, if you don't know, if you're just a casual Spotify or iTunes, we don't even call it that anymore, Apple Music subscriber, Apple Podcast subscriber,
I am
we
wide.
do have this. Read is wide, and you can see it
in
on
panorama.
YouTube, the World Wide Web, or through our links at steamboatcomedy.com.
Classic Ben Roethlisberger body, though.
Yeah.
It really is.
Like I could
Dude.
do a lot for like
You
20 seconds.
Jesus.
You're really hard to tackle for
Yeah.
2 minutes, even though you can't run.
Yeah.
You can toss a rock.
He's
80
so hard
yards.
to take down.
Yeah.
Chili dogs.
Chili dogs. Roethlisberger. He's like a Pokemon. He can only say his own name. Roethlisberger.
How was your game today? Just very Roethlisberger. It's like a
Roethlisberger.
Hodor.
Burger Roethlisberger. I fucking hate him. He's fat. And the Steelers suck.
I don't like the Steelers.
His
either,
big
man.
fucking hate
stupid
him.
plastic face.
He does have a plastic face. Fun fact, he has a plastic face because after he got done raping, he got in a motorcycle accident and had to have plastic surgery on his stupid, dumb, fat face that he wrecked.
Yeah. He threw for like 300 yards in the Super Bowl.
I mean,
though.
he's really good.
I'd like to see the alternate universe where he got into a car accident and he broke his fucking arms, but he still was just like one of the highest ranking quarterbacks.
He just runs around and throws with his teeth.
It's just like impossible to tackle still. Just like, dude, he's the size of like 2 kegs at once.
He just literally, his arms are made of slingshots, and he has like a kid on his back, like it's Mad Max, who just loads the football into a slingshot
Well, he
and
plays the
shoots it down the
guitar.
field. While he plays the guitar, and
Yeah.
fire comes out. While he lights defensive ends on fire.
It's a crazy good scene.
Oh, it's so
It's
great.
a crazy good Mad Max scene.
That's my favorite part of Mad Max, the one with Ben Roethlisberger and the slingshot arms.
Yeah.
Oh
big
my
time.
God.
When
They win the
he's like
Super
wearing
Bowl.
all the baby memorabilia and yelling about his child. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's all the breast milk he's drinking and stuff. That's
Yeah.
how he got so big.
Yes.
Everyone
Steady diet
knows
of
that.
breast milk.
Steady diet.
That's what they don't tell you in the NFL.
That's
Fucking Goodell, dude.
Well, I think it's technically a PED.
Breast milk?
Yeah,
No way.
can't have it. It's against the rules, buddy. That and weed. Everyone knows it. Anyways, boys,
Shame.
we got some things to talk about.
Some hapstances.
Some happenstances.
Some hapstances.
There's some upcoming tomfoolery, some ballyhoo. of
Who's
which-
in this circle right now, Kyle?
Oh, did I introduce myself and not you?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I'm Kyle Ruff. I think I just said welcome. I don't think I said my name.
you just
I'm
No,
also
You
joined.
said
Steve-O
something, and
Comedy
then I talked to
Podcast,
the
let's get-
camera, and we went off from
Yeah, and then we were
there.
like, camera, Ben
Yeah.
Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
We're retarded. So I'm joined by Mr. Matt Newland to
Check
my
it out
right.
all day, all night, and check
All
it
day,
out.
all night. And
Check it out.
Ben Roethlisberger across the table here with the titties.
Hey, you beat me to it.
Hey.
He does, man.
Ben
I can't believe I never put that
Belmonte
together that you look like
Roethlisberger,
Ben
big time.
Roethlisberger.
I look like I'm from Pittsburgh, and and my dad is into masonry
Yeah.
work.
Have you ever been him for Halloween?
No, but
Oh,
I should.
that
That's
was
That'd
be
next
great.
year.
funny.
Andy, put it on the calendar.
I could be, Andy. I could be like a cross between like Harvey Weinstein and Ben Roethlisberger. It'd be like, who are you? Just be like, I'm the most hated football player.
Harvey
ever.
Roethlisberger.
Harvey
We'll call him.
Roethlisberger.
You want to be in my game? You better.
Yes.
you better-
Hey, you want to
Better
make the
work for it.
cheerleaders
You wanna-
for the
you
Pittsburgh
wanna-
Steelers? You got to watch me jerk off into
Do you
a
want that
plant.
black and yellow? Do you want that black and yellow?
you want to wear the black and gold? You got to suck my tiny, pathetic dick.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that for Halloween.
Yeah, don't do that.
but-
Maybe just the Roethlisberger part.
Yeah.
Or just don't. Or just keep having
Like fuck
tits.
him. Like every time I watch football, I just kind of chuckle to myself. I'm like, wow. I don't even watch football, and I'm like, shit, he's still playing.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what's funny is
He's
that
like 38 though. He's not good.
Yeah, Tom-
anymore.
38.
Yeah, bro. Tom Brady's 44.
Tom Brady won a Super
See,
Bowl
that
before he was
that-
in the league.
That's fine because Tom Brady still looks like he's 25. Ben Roethlisberger's 38 years old. I thought he's way older.
Looks
than
like he's 58, bro.
Yeah, he looks like dog
he looks
shit.
dog.
He's fatter than he's ever
crap.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
know
he
Tom
can't
Brady
throw it
got, like,
anymore. He's got
thinner?
to like lumber around all stupid in the pocket and then like throw it 2 yards every play.
Oh, the wide receiver's foot on an out route, dude. I hate the Steelers so much.
The wide receiver's foot on an out route. Oh, are you saying that's like where he throws
That's
the
where
ball?
he throws the ball.
Yeah, basically.
At the
It's like-
foot.
He's like out there's like he's got a chili dog in one hand
Yeah.
and a football in the other, and he's just like and throws it at Deontay Johnson's feet, and he's just like, what the fuck? Like, what are we?
Yeah.
Why don't you retire already?
Meanwhile, Russell Wilson's like, I haven't had a fucking burger since I was a teenager. Like,
Yeah.
I hate you.
Russell Wilson's like, burgers aren't perfection, so I'm gonna,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he's
run
such
around.
a liar, bro.
He's such a
He's
cunt.
such a liar.
Did you ever see the video of him after he got his big mega contract?
No.
Oh my god, it's the weirdest video ever. It's like, so he gets, this is maybe 2 years ago. Russell Wilson gets some new contract, and he's like the highest paid quarterback. in the league. This is before Patrick Mahomes got his $500 million deal.
Yeah.
But
Reasonably paid.
and it's actually, considering like how it's gonna go in the next 10 years,
Yeah.
he's actually underpaid, which is insane for a $500
It's
million.
the Scottie Pippen thing when Scottie Pippen signed like for
Yeah, well, Scottie
$90 million
Pippen was
7-year
like,
deal,
"I'm
and then-
19, I ain't never seen no money
Yeah, it
before,
was
so like,
bad.
I'll take whatever you got." And they're like, "Okay, idiot, how about a 10-year contract for $37?" And he was like, "Oh boy, don't mind if I do, Mister," with his like insane baritone voice, like, "Don't mind if I do, Mister." This
Jesus.
alien nose. But anyways, Russell Wilson fucking signed this contract and took this like selfie video of him and that Sierra chick, and he's just like, "Oh man, I'm Mr. Unlimited, and it's just God bless." And he was like talking like he was on ketamine or something.
Probably was.
I hope so. It's either that or he's fucking retarded.
That could be it,
So
too.
hopefully he's on ketamine.
He's a weird fucking guy.
He's a
dude.
weird fucking guy.
He's a weird dude.
Oh.
And he hurt his
Why?
finger.
Why
and
do?
he
Why
can't
is he
play
so
anymore.
weird?
Because he is from Wisconsin. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever
Okay,
heard
come
him
on
like,
now.
say a
Come on.
sentence.
Just because you look like someone from Wisconsin doesn't mean you have to be offended. I mean, I don't actually think
I'll
he's
trust
from,
somebody from Wisconsin over anybody from Ohio. You fucking
You watch
loser.
your fucking mouth, dude. But no, there's one of my favorite videos. So Russell Wilson's first girlfriend, who was his girlfriend when he got drafted, might have been his wife at the time, if you watch the video when he got drafted, his girlfriend is next to him. It's just this like dumb blonde chick, and she just has this dumb look on her face. You're gonna have to be on the YouTube video to watch this, but basically like they're all like hugging and stuff, and she's just next to him, and she's just like.
He's opening his mouth and looking up and around.
Like that useless girl for that Rob Dyrdek show.
Chanel
Yes,
West Coast.
kind of like her without the squirrel laugh.
What's that show
Chanel
that I'm
West
talking
Coast.
about?
Name.
Where
Ridiculous.
he looks-
Ridiculousness.
Yeah, the useless girl on that show. She's like, "What's your job?" It's like people just look at me and want to fuck me. Yeah,
But it's like Russell Wilson's girlfriend looked like an animatronic puppet that just didn't make noise. It was just like if you had your hand, like if you were doing like a raptor in the background scene of a Jurassic Park movie, and it was just like.
gotcha.
Anyways, I fucking thought it was hilarious. You can probably find it on the internet. But then
Look up that video.
But then he broke up with his wife, and they say it's because Golden Tate, the receiver, was banging his wife, and that's why Golden Tate
That's
got
a
traded.
classic Golden Tate move.
Golden Tate is such a cunt, dude.
He
I
would
love
always
him.
get in the
Yeah.
backfield, bro.
That sounds like some line
Behind
shit.
the DBs.
Yeah.
Big
Well,
time.
that's why he went to the Lions, because they're like, "Are you fucking our quarterback's wife?" And he was like, "Maybe." And they're like, "Get out of here!
Get out of here! Go to the Lions,
Like,
you
yeah,
fucking loser.
Go to football purgatory in Detroit, you piece of shit."
It's like, yeah, you can live in Oakland or Detroit. You got two choices.
And he's like, "Well, I want to die." And there's no one. All the criminals left Detroit, went to Oakland.
And
so.
I'm not a dying star. I can't go to the Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was forever. That was where Arizona was. It was like the
Kurt
retirement.
Warner.
So, like,
Yeah, that's
Emmett
right.
Smith.
Kurt Warner, Emmett Smith.
Yeah. Like if
Great
you're like,
players.
they're like, "Oh, you don't want to retire yet? Come to Arizona."
Yeah, we
It's
got
warm.
2 more years in Arizona.
Yeah, you got
You
two
got
more
you back in
years.
Give you plenty of
groceries.
time to find a nice house where you want to live.
Yeah, right.
Spend your remaining
Sales tax is low.
14 horrible years of life.
Yeah, before the CTE kicks in and you
Really
forget
kicks in.
everything. Yeah.
Oh, speaking, did you see the Raiders receiver?
Oh, Henry Ruggs.
Henry, was that? Yeah.
Henry Ruggs.
Dante Stallworth did.
Is that what Dante Stallworth didn't do that? Did
Yeah,
He?
he did,
He
bro.
killed someone?
Dante
What
Stallworth
up?
killed someone in a DUI accident.
Oh wow. I
Got
guess
like 30 days in
I
jail
guess I
for
forgot why he just like
it.
disappeared.
Didn't miss training camp.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, Henry Ruggs is definitely missing time. So Henry Ruggs is a receiver for the Raiders, which are in Vegas now, which is not a good place to be if you're a young millionaire.
If they were still in Oakland, do you think this would have happened?
Oh, that's a good point.
No,
Well, if it was still in
we don't have
Oakland,
to
he'd
answer
be
that.
racing for pink slips, and he might have actually come out with
Hey.
something.
Quarter
but,
mile at a time.
But he was going 150 miles an hour and gonna hit someone and killed them and killed the person in his driver's or passenger seat.
Rear-ended.
Yeah.
Oh,
150.
shit.
Some lady, yeah.
They said he hit the brakes and he was only going 126 when he hit the person.
he
and
was
then
up to
she-
150, though.
Yeah.
That's bone shattering.
I don't know what
That's
car he
balls
had,
to
but
the
I
fucking
assume
wall,
it was like
too.
he probably had like a Maserati.
I think it was
or
a
some shit.
Corvette or something.
Okay.
Oh,
what
if
they
it
were
was a
saying.
new vet, that'd be
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
But yeah,
super
so
dope.
he was promptly arrested and cut from the team and all of those things. Real smart move. Real.
Yeah,
real
it'll
smart
be
move.
interesting to see how it plays out for him. Anything like Dante Stallworth, it won't be that bad.
Well, someone I heard today was like it's a minimum 2-year sentence. And I was like, but he's famous.
Yeah,
And
he's got good
rich.
lawyers.
And like Ray Lewis
Yeah.
killed somebody in an elevator, you know?
I think you're
was-
putting together Ray Lewis and Ray Rice.
and Tupac.
Sorry, Ray Rice.
And Tupac.
I apologize.
And Tupac. And he
Wait,
got
what?
shot 9 times.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
50
Cent.
Cent.
Yeah, I may have just fuck. Okay, it was Ray Rice and
No,
Ray Rice punched his fiance, now wife, in an elevator and knocked her out when they were hammered in
Oh
Vegas.
no, I'm talking
Big
about Ray
difference
Lewis
between the
killing
two, by the
somebody.
way.
Sorry.
Fiance and wife.
Well, what's funny is that he fucking knocked her out, and then later she's like, "Well, I'm still gonna marry you because this is just
Yeah.
what we do, apparently, because
Yep.
we're fucking hood rats."
Yeah, because we're into that fucking Bobby Brown shit.
Yeah, they're just like, "Well, I need money, and you got it." So,
I get clocked once a month, dude. For like,
I'd let Ray Rice
$20
knock me
million
out for
dollars
that
a
much money.
year.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking joking, dude? I'd be like,
Jummy.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Your mother's a bitch. Boom.
yeah, yeah.
100%.
If you watch the video too, you can tell like I'm not disclaimer. I'm not defending hitting women.
Not at all.
Don't hear what I'm not saying. Here's what I am saying. Ray Rice, his girlfriend or wife, fiance, whatever, said something to him. to piss him off.
Yeah.
And then said that same thing again and again and again and again and again, and then he turned around and fucking knocked her out, dude.
Yeah.
It wasn't like she was like, hey, can you pass the ketchup? And he was like, what, bitch? And like hit her.
Yeah.
It was like they were in an elevator, they were hammered, and she was wailing on him verbally.
Yeah. Your brother's got a bigger dick than you. Your brother's
I
got
sucked
a
your
bigger
brother's
dick.
probably
Way
something like
bigger,
that.
yeah.
And he was just like,
sometimes they just
sometimes
want the
a woman
last
just
word.
has to have the last
She
word.
just wants the last
I don't
word.
know when enough is enough.
Yeah, you just gotta put her in her goddamn place.
Sometimes you just have to give her a light smack on the head.
All the boys at the tavern know exactly
All the
what I'm
boys,
saying.
yes. We've known this for 1,000 years. All of us in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Sean
I'm
Connery.
from
Sean
Spain.
I did it.
You did the read joke.
I'm in on it, dude.
You,
Sean Connery.
do you know the interview we're referring to?
Yeah, where he was like, sometimes you gotta punch a woman.
Yeah, he's talking to.
He's like, sometimes just hitting women is fine, basically.
Well,
Yeah.
it was Barbara Walters was like, so we hear you like to hit women. Like, what do you think about
Yeah,
that?
and he pulled it Donald Trump. He's like, only bitches.
Yeah, like, I don't hit women, just pigs like
I only-
Rosie O'Donnell.
I only hit annoying ones.
She's pigs are not human women. Yeah, that's more or less what he did. Well, he was just like, "Oh, you think you caught me here? Psych! I'm just gonna double down. Yeah, I hit chicks sometimes."
He's like,
What's
I'm
up?"
Sean fucking Connery. Like, you think I made all my money to this day off of Dr. No. The rest of it is lawsuits. Yeah.
You mean? Oh,
I think
I thought you meant Doctor Who, and I was like, "What?" And
No,
I was
you-
like,
You're
Dr.
thinking
No was
way
a
too into
Bond
"The
one.
very first Bond movie."
Yeah, and I think it
Yes.
was Michael Moore or whatever the other.
Is Michael Moore the
the
big
other-
fat
yeah,
one?
No, not Michael
No,
Moore.
back when he was skinny, he
You know
was
that
James
documentary
Bond.
about
Something
Columbine?
more.
done
And then
by
he became
James
a
Bond?
Democrat in blue collar America.
Burn it all down. Burn it down. Roger Moore. is who
Roger
you're referring
Moore.
to.
Still wouldn't have got it if you guys didn't know his name. I'd have been like,
I should have just let you just
Yeah.
struggle. Should have just let you
not
fucking
Michael
spin your
Moore.
wheels.
I think that was Roger Moore though. Thanks, Kyle.
Roger Moore, the old geezer Bond.
Yeah, he's a great Bond.
Yeah,
Do you
he
guys
was
see
an
the new
okay
James Bond?
No, not yet.
Oh, the newest
Sean Connery
one?
comes back from life,
Oh, no kidding.
hologram, in the new Bond.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's him and Tupac, right?
him and Tupac are in the new Bond.
And they sing
Tupac
"We Are the
raps,
World." Oh yeah.
of course. 'Cause that's what
course.
Tupac does. And Sean
That's what he
Connery.
does. He's known for that.
Sean Connery.
He was. Rest in peace.
I don't know, what does Sean Connery do in this one, guys?
He passed the torch to fucking Tom Cruise.
to
That's
Daniel
what he
Craig.
did.
And Daniel Craig was like, no, this is my last movie. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Let me
got-
remove this torch.
You got 3 more. Faggot. Yeah.
It was
Don't
pretty
be,
good.
Don't be a fucking queer.
It was a pretty good movie.
Well, the last one was so. The
I didn't.
You
Bond
liked it though,
before
Matt?
last.
You
I
liked the
didn't.
new one?
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
He was just being a silly boy.
Oh,
A
heard.
silly head,
But
if you
for
will.
quick Bond film review of the last two before this one.
They're all this.
Skyfall was really good, and then Spectre was the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my whole life.
Spectre was just as bad as Quantum of Solace.
I never saw that.
Casino Royale, top of the list, though. Yeah,
one. Is it?
that's what I think.
I've never seen Casino Royale. The only the only Daniel Craig ones I've seen are the last two before this newest one that just came out.
Skyfall was one where he just got shot right in the beginning, right?
Yeah, he falls
and
off the
Javier
train.
Like,
Same
oh,
Bardem is
I've
the
heard
bad
all
guy.
movie, and I was like, oh, come on.
Dude,
It's still pretty awesome.
dude,
Yeah.
no.
When they're at the house at the
No.
end, they're all cornered in the house, and he has the whole fucking defense thing against the helicopter and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Dude,
sick.
I love Bond. I
Skyfall is
can't bash
arguably
on
the
Bond.
best James Bond movie ever made.
Skyfall is? You think
It's
the best
way
ever?
up there with like.
I'd
the
say it's
cla-
at least top
Goldfinger.
5.
Holy shit, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's easily one of the best. But Casino Royale is way fucking up there. People forget
Tomorrow
that
Never
was a really,
Dies,
really
bro.
good. No,
Diamonds in the Face?
no,
Yes,
Diamonds in the
dude, that's
Face?
the best one.
no.
All right.
Absolutely. So that was the last.
Diamonds
Pierce,
in the Face,
that was
bad
the last
guy,
Pierce
dude.
Brosnan one.
Yes,
was
yes,
that.
it was.
Yeah.
The ice.
So
yeah.
so there's a
That's
reason.
one of the Ice Palace?
This one with the ice
I
and
like
the
the
dude
one
with the
with the Ice
diamond.
Palace.
Yeah, the dude with the
Yeah.
diamonds in
yeah,
his face.
and so
Yeah.
all the over the top shit. So that's the reason
Yeah.
that Casino Royale was made in the first place. Like,
It's like, we're going to tone this shit down.
yeah, like
Yeah.
no, tone it down as much as possible. Like the directors and the writers and everything, like their whole point was to make it in a very real world setting, because like we just said, the previous film was nothing about like, you know, tidal waves where I'm like, you know, on a surfboard with a parachute and there's
On
invisible
ice.
cars, and like the villain is wearing a robot suit that controls a laser beam from space that clears landmines in North Korea. It's just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Like, so over the top. Casino
Yeah.
Royale's when they brought it all back to the real world.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, like the craziest gadget in the movie was a defibrillator in his car.
Yeah.
Other
But
than
what
that,
about
there's
the
nothing
scene
over
where the
top.
dude puts him on the no bottom chair and then whips his nuts?
That's
You
just
didn't think about that for
that's-
craziness.
torture, but that's not like usual
Oh, that
Bond
sucks.
either.
Like his nuts are just hanging through the bottom of a chair.
Oh,
Like a
dude, that's
wicker
right. Kyle
chair.
hasn't seen it.
It's a really
He has a
good
piece
scene.
of rope with like 5 knots at the end of it, and
It
he
ends with him
whips
coming,
it,
bro.
and he throws it under the chair and like mutilizes
Dude.
his nuts in the
And then
climax.
credits, bro, and then that's the whole movie. He comes.
And he just jizzes all over the
Down,
camera.
down, down, and it's credits, dude.
It's like you know how there's the shot where it's like he
barrel?
turns and he shoots and then it's the blood comes out. It's like that, but it's,
It's
jizz,
white.
right? It's just
Yeah.
it just whitewashes
Cummy
down.
It's a
blood.
really good
yeah, because
scene.
he just got his
Ah.
nuts mutilated, but he did it for King and Country. You know?
Yeah.
King and Country
For Russia with Love is also why he did it. You got to remember that.
from Russia with Love.
That's another Bond movie.
Which is a very okay Bond movie too.
There was like that one dude with the dark hair.
It was the guy in between
He did 2 of them.
Sean
They're like,
Connery and
"Yeesh."
Roger Moore.
Yeah. Like, yeah, with this one.
Like, oh, he did this, and like, yikes! Like, this is a little too anti-communist. Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
tone it down a little bit.
Can never
but,
be too anti-communist, Reed.
Yeah, well, you can't. You gotta see Skyfall. You can obliterate
good one.
an entire civilization with computers, apparently.
That is true.
But yeah, no, that's a decent film. But Sky,
It's got parkour in it.
I will
the
say
other
to
one.
the
Quantum Solace?
dude.
The,
No,
Royal Casino Royale.
yeah,
has
the
parkour
whole
in it.
opening scene is all about.
I've seen
parkour
that
and
opening
shit.
scene where he's like chasing
Fuck.
that dude and they're all
Yeah.
jumping over
Train.
tables and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Fucking
But
gnarly.
nothing matches Skyfall. Skyfall is just like an amazing film in general, besides just being a Bond flick. I love that movie.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I love all the
Money.
Bonds. If I'm being 100% honest with
You
you
like
guys
all of
right
them?
now, I like pretty much all the
I
Bonds.
feel like
can
at
watch any
some
of them.
point I'm just gonna sit down and watch all of them,
Yeah.
like in a row.
You better get on it. Life's short, buddy.
It's okay. There's only 2 Pierce Brosnan ones that are worth watching.
Goldeneye,
And Tomorrow Never Dies.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
That's it.
Well, there's what 54 Bond movies now or some
No,
shit?
The
That-
World
that-
is Not
that-
Enough is great, though.
It's
so good.
It's a movie for somebody who's like, I don't know, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I
It's
saw
like
it.
Solo.
It's like before
did.
there was Fast and Furious.
The Pierce
movies.
Brosnan one's got very Fast and the Furious.
Yeah,
They
it was
do.
that. It was The World Is Not
When it's
Enough.
got- it's like that speed thing, and he's like going off the cliff, and then like the whole ice cliff is collapsing
Yeah.
and shit, and he
Yeah.
flies
That's like
off
I'm
of
fucking
it.
making
movie.
it.
Yeah. Like, I wonder if he's gonna make it, and then he does, and
It's
you're
like,
so
I'm
surprised.
50 years old and British. You know? Of
Every
course I'll make it.
He's like, oh, me fucking crumpets, and he goes over the edge. You know how British people talk.
You
Spilt
know,
me
those
tea.
assholes.
Oh, he spilt me Earl Grey on me bullocks.
Sure did. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I sure did. I am. I is. I was.
I think every Bond movie should have a nut whipping scene.
Every single
Every one of them. He's like, how does this keep happening?
Every time he just fucking rolls his eyes. He's just like, "Oh, here we go again."
Everyone knows he
I'm getting too old for this
Get over
shit.
this shit.
Sits slowly down on the chair.
He's like, here we go again. As he sits
Do
down.
what you gotta do.
Every Bond movie is just like hot chicks, martinis, and ball whipping.
Ball
And
whipping.
that's what it's all
Good
about.
ball. I'm starting to like this.
Joke's on you.
Yeah.
My nuts are accustomed to your attacks.
By the time 2030 rolls around, James Bond has to be a woman getting the vagina beating the shit out of her.
They're just slapping her labia super
a
hard.
rat
They got
trap
like
on the
clamps. They
vagina.
got like zap.
And
fucking
they're like,
clamps
"Do
on it.
your worst. I'm from Scotland." Like,
I'm a fucking Scottish lady. Do your worst, you cunt.
Oh, fuck.
Tear me labia up. I don't care. For the queen.
yeah, that genre's gonna die. Or they're just gonna keep remaking
Does
it.
Bond
Who
ever
knows?
get knighted?
No,
it's
he's
kinda
undercover.
bullshit,
Yeah, because he's
bro.
secret.
Nobody ever knows what.
If
he
they
actually
knighted him,
does.
they'd know who he was.
They could make it up. Be like, he's a really cool guy. We're
He's
gonna
not-
knight him.
Yeah, he's not like
Don't
Robert
look
Downey
into it.
Jr. where he's like, yeah, I saved those people. I'm fucking awesome. No, he's James Bond. He's like, I go home and I brood. I drink scotch. Like,
Yeah.
Robert
Bang
Downey Jr.
holes.
saved some people.
I think you meant Tony Stark.
yeah, I
killed
meant
by-
like Iron Man,
Oh.
where he was the first superhero to be like, I'm not gonna hide it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just who I am. You know.
Yeah.
Where James Bond's like, I'm gonna go away to an island and fuck some chick, but be sad and drink scotch.
He's always got to bring a chick with him.
Oh, because he's fucking the man.
Yeah, it's
And
always
she'll be
him
like, I'm
pulling
in
the
love with
covers
you. And he'll be
over.
like, I don't exist.
Yeah,
and he'll
you
just
can never
leave.
see it. You
Here's-
know.
Who bangs like that anyway? All right, let's sex it up. Covers.
Yeah. I don't want to see any of what I'm doing.
Let's make sure it's really
Let's make sure it's
sweaty.
sweaty and encapsulated in these white sheets.
I'm a secret agent that's never gonna see you ever again. We might as well act like we're making love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And did you know Bond can't have sex with anyone without like sheets? So even if he's like in the shower, he's like, "Give me a second.
They just
I've got to go grab the sheets."
Let me go tie this around my head like an Afghan.
they just never see them like in a photo booth in a mall where they had a rendezvous to exchange some photos and they're like, all right, make it quick. And they just, they just fuck in the photo booth. Like, God, I hate being a spy.
That's the
There's a
ending
lot
of
of
it.
anxiety. Like, yeah, I hate it too. And they just leave.
He does that, but he pulls a little piece of sheet out of his pocket and sniffs it the whole time. I gotta have sheets. That's why I keep this pocket squared in my suit.
This was a 21-year-old from Argentina.
I'm only 48, so would you like to have sex with me? And they're like, okay.
That was the funniest thing about Bond the whole time, too. Is like we're supposed to believe that this like 20-year-old, 19-year-old model is supposed to be in love with this like 40-year-old dude with a toupee. Just like, I'm amazing.
Oh,
It's
that-
like, you're holding on, bro.
But the thing is, real talk, that shit happens. If you're a good-looking and or rich 48-year-old, you're banging some 20-year-olds. It just on that Joe Rogan podcast. Remember how Mark Norman was like, "Oh, Larry David, I met him at a party, and like he left with some fucking hot chick." Larry David
Yeah.
left with some hot chick. Larry David at no point in his life looked young. He's like Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
he
he
was
looked very
born
old.
45 and
Yep.
then started from there.
Like Bernie Sanders.
Yes, exactly. Like Bernard Sanders.
That's true. Yeah. Can you blame him though?
What,
But
the
li-
kid?
but
The
li-
chick?
No, Larry David. These
Oh,
old
no.
men.
Of course I
You
can't blame the old
blame
men.
him.
I only blame women.
No,
Yeah. Okay.
Knowing
What are those
Larry David,
idiots
though.
doing?
It's dumb. Smaller brains. You know, it's science. They don't know what they're doing.
No, knowing Larry David though, he's the kind of guy where you'd be like, "Oh, you left with that really hot chick," and he'd be like, "Ah, she's so."
But yeah, he'd be like wide vagina.
She'd be like,
I
"You
just
know,
watched that one."
I
Yeah,
don't know.
nice.
She likes Pearl Jam a lot.
Yeah, she wore beige a lot, and I don't really like that. Or some obscure Larry David.
She's just I don't know. She's leftover fish.
Yeah, her eyebrows were kind of thick.
Exactly.
It's like what?
Something small and obscure. It's just like her toenails were just a little too big. I had to say goodbye.
Yeah, her ears weren't exactly level. I don't know. Oh, Larry David. This has been a ranty podcast here. So
We've been.
far,
Well,
boys.
we got on Bond. We got on Bond. We can't harm ourselves with that.
This has been like almost all Bond talk, and I'm okay with it.
It needed to get out.
It needed to get somebody had to do it.
And we're breaking ground
And
here.
guess who's bringing
Steamboat
it to
Comedy.
you? Yes, yeah. I forgot to put up the banner. I'll Photoshop it in later.
Steamboat Comedy.
Steamboat Comedy.
I watched that. You watched the Netflix one with Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's the phone operator.
No, not yet. But I
Garbage
saw
sack.
Garbage
Sucks,
yeah.
sack.
sucks balls.
Hot garbage sack.
Just a lot of
Mm.
garbage.
It's just
by
him
Anton
taking
Fuqua.
anxiety-ridden phone calls the whole time.
That sounds terrible.
It's terrible. It's a horrible movie. Good acting though.
I mean, Gyllenhaal's a stud.
He's a good actor.
Did
But it's
what
from
he
the-
could with the blueprint.
Yeah, it's the guys that did True Detective and Training Day.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm
Anton
gonna check
Fuqua.
this out. I love both those things.
Wait,
And it
that's
was-
the same person, or is two people
No.
who came together?
No,
one of them
Nick
directed Training Day, the other
Nick
one like wrote
Palacio
True
did-
Detective.
wrote it, and Anton Fuqua directed it.
Anton Fuqua.
And literally, like, I love how his name is attached to so much shit. When in reality, I can't name one good thing that he's ever done other than Training Day.
Training Day. Training Day was fucking really awesome.
So
though.
good.
And then
I
they just
love
launched his
Training Day.
career into doing a bunch of random stupid shit, and just like
With people like us being like, well, I love Training Day, so I'll check
Yeah.
this out.
Exactly.
So every time we fall for him, we're like,
Yeah.
oh, the guy from Training Day?
yeah, man. Well, this is executive produced by Steven Spielberg. It's like, yeah, so was Transformers.
Well, I was,
Yeah.
I was about to say, it's like, that's what M. Night Shyamalan did to all of America for 13 movies.
Yeah.
Fooled
I
you.
was like, like, the last 5 sucked, but Science was so good. Fine, I'll watch this one. And that one
Science
sucks
was dope.
again. And you're like, the next one, produced by M. Night Shyamalan. You're like, well, Sixth Sense was really good. Okay, I'll try this one. And that one
Yep.
sucks.
Newland, what's the only M. Night Shyamalan movie that's entertaining?
Well, there's 2. And I
Sixth
just named
Sense
both of them.
is entertaining.
I'm not talking about good. I'm talking about entertaining, like an actual movie that you'd watch again.
Sixth Sense
Okay.
scared the shit out of me when I was it's a scary movie, dude.
It's so good.
Um,
And
The Split,
Really?
love it.
Yeah?
I never
I don't
saw
know.
Split.
Nice.
It's all right.
I mean,
Nice.
to be fair, though, actually, now that you say that, Unbreakable, not bad.
Unbreakable's really not bad.
Signs, really not
Signs
bad.
is really good
Signs
too.
is
I-
going to be
I-
my
I
other
dug
one, and I have a
That's
soft
3.
spot. I have a
That's his
soft.
first 3.
I have a soft spot for The Village too.
Ah,
The
I
Village
don't.
is a really cool idea for a movie. I
It's
don't think he executed it the way that he was supposed to.
Right. Well, that's like, I remember I saw that in high school with a buddy of mine. And I remember, and it's the same way I still feel about it, is we left the theater and we were just kind of like, I mean, it was good.
And there was a twist, but the twist should not be the whole reason for the movie.
Well, the twist was kind
That's
of
what
like,
it became, though.
it was like,
Every
well, that's,
Shyamalan
that
movie
became
was
his
like,
shit.
you watch it for the last 5
Whoa,
minutes.
Yep.
What's he gonna do this time? And
He
it
had
was-
tits the whole time.
Yeah, turns out
Like, what?
Einhorn's a man.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
was-
M. Night Shyamalan.
That's how
Finkel is
Split
Einhorn.
ended.
I don't know, but like it was just like, it's not actually in the past, and you're like, oh,
What were
okay,
those 2 hours?
yeah, and you're like, okay, so what's next? And they're like, that's the end of the
We
movie.
might do another one
And
with
you're
Bruce
like,
Willis.
Yeah,
we might do
The
another
Village
one with
2.
Bruce Willis. I don't know.
they should just do The Village 2 and just do the same thing, and at the end they're like, it's modern day, and you're like, we know.
They
Damn
did
it.
that. The remake of The Sixth Sense is gonna suck.
The Seventh Sense.
Everyone's gonna know he's a ghost.
What's gonna be the Seventh Sense?
Be like, actually, you're dead, knowing that people are dead.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Everyone's dead.
Heaven. This was purgatory the whole time.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's gonna be
You're
some
in fucking hell.
stupid noir homage to like what is real life. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all living in a. It's the plot twist is going to be you can see dead people because we're all in Mark Zuckerberg's meta universe.
Oh shit!
We're all in the
we
Matrix.
He's just
so we
drinking
can,
barbecue
we can
sauce.
shift to that. I just started learning about that recently because
Yeah.
I try not to indulge too
Read.
much in Mark Zuckerberg. But
Look at him go.
what's
The gears are turning. It's like, let's talk about that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I meant to say like reading. I try not to read. Like
I
Like to
thought
read a
you were just
book?
like telling like read is just
no,
like look at
Kyle
him
was just
try.
making fun of me for being fucking slow. Yeah, that's what it was
I
happening.
was making fun of you for not reading books.
No,
but your
yours
name's
was
also
yours
Reed.
Was
So I
great.
was like,
no,
fuck.
no, you were on it, Newland.
All
Shut
of-
up, Kyle.
He's dumb and he doesn't read, so we're on the same page.
The essence was the same.
Yes.
You guys are dicks.
He had barbecue sauce in his in his fucking
And his
living room. You
titties.
guys see that?
What?
He had barbecue sauce in his living room. This Mark Zuckerberg fella that everyone's
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about.
We
Yeah.
look like us humans.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw that. He gets weirder and weirder every. Have you seen the picture of him surfing where his face? He's like
White.
Yeah, he like put on like what do they call that with the shit that lifeguards should put on their nose? It's like talcum.
Sunscreen.
Cocaine.
It's not actually just like regular sunscreen though, like the really thick
cocaine.
white stuff. It's cocaine, and his whole face is covered in cocaine.
Kyle misses being lifeguard.
That was a weird stint. Back when I was 18 and 19 years old, I was a lifeguard.
I
High
can
on
see
coke,
that, dude.
controlling teenagers.
Oh well, it wasn't even teenagers. So it was a city pool in this little town, and it was only I think 12 feet deep at its deepest point. There was a diving board back when those were legal, which was awesome.
Did you ever just like watch a kid drown like for fun?
No, well the pool wasn't even deep enough for anyone to fucking drown. The only time I only had to do like a rescue one time, and it was when my boss was trying to test me. And she paid some little girl like a candy bar to go fake drown. So I
Oh
had
my
to jump
god,
in. But it was like really bad. It was like
that's unethical.
it was like she like jumped in and then just started being like flailing her arms and like floating like face down. And it was the point is it was more of a daycare because we lived right next to a fucking trailer park, and it was like all the kids just went there. That's like their after school like summer program thing. And this girl, she was like a fucking 9-year-old girl, but she was there every day, and I knew she could swim. And she jumped off the diving board and just like started being like, and like fake drowning. And I was just looking at her, and I was just like, what? I was like looking around to everyone else, and they were kind of like looking at me like, what are you going to do, Kyle?
Mr. Lifeguard?
And I was just like, oh, everyone's in on this. And I was like, okay, whistle. And I jumped in, and as soon as I touched her, she just like looked up and just swam to the side. And they're like, good job. And that's how I saved her life, and that's why she writes me letters
bro.
every year for
Not a
Christmas.
day goes by she doesn't think about you.
Not a day goes by that she's not like,
parents.
man, I almost killed myself for that Reese's cup, but
Yeah, but
luckily I didn't have to.
that
'cause Kyle was
mustachioed
there.
man. Have you had a mustache since you were 14?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's not true. I couldn't actually grow one until I was like 25.
You should have
Really?
seen him with a beard. Yikes.
All I had was like a really shitty
Sometimes he's got the
Abraham
shadow
Lincoln.
going.
The what? The shadow?
Sometimes he does a shadow.
When he has it fully grown out, it's a chin strap.
I get nothing in the cheeks. I got no cheeks.
It's
I'm
a
all
hardcore
chin, no
chin
cheeks.
strap.
Straps, though?
Like he
That's
looks like he
dope.
sells tractors for a living. Yeah.
Yeah. 50 Cent, bro.
Well, for
Rock
one,
the chin strap. You
those-
look just like him.
tractor salesman 50 Cent is what I've been going for my whole life, so thank you.
And
Yeah.
two, they make an honorable living.
Yes, 50 Cent does. Selling vitamin water.
Selling tractors.
Oh, boys.
You made a brilliant choice with vitamin water, though.
Oh, God, he made $1 billion fucking
Yeah,
dollars.
he's like,
off of
"Oh,
vitamin water. He's like, I can make sugary
Like,
Gatorade.
is there
and
any
call it
vitamins in it?
vitamins."
He's like, nah.
He's like, no.
There's not a one vitamin.
He's like, it's literally. He's like,
That's why
it's
we call it
less
vitamin water.
healthy Gatorade.
There's no vitamins in this
There's
water.
nothing. It's horseshit. We'll just give it a stupid name like Triple X, and people be like, oh, it must be healthy.
Yeah, got Vin Diesel.
I would trust
Yeah.
Steve Nash's vitamin water.
That's one of the best things ever. Google Steve Nash vitamin water commercial. Just do it. I'm not going to explain it. Just do it.
Listeners and viewers, Google this.
It's like a 3-minute YouTube video, and it's the best thing that you've ever seen in your life. So, boys, we got some shows coming up.
Let's plug.
Let's plug them
Let's plug.
shows. So,
And our open mics have been phenomenal if you're
Our
not
open
going.
mics-
It's fucking wild how good they are.
they continue to be the best open mics
In the nation.
in the nation, and everyone knows it.
In the red,
Wake
white,
up,
and blue.
Reed. You know this. Reed's like, he's like, I'm yawning because I already know how great our open mics
That was
are.
it. That wasn't a yawn. That was a holler.
Holler at the open mic.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were hollering. Excuse me. So our open mics are every Tuesday still.
I was popcorn throating this promotion.
What?
Hollering.
What is a popcorn throat?
When you
Just
have like a
that.
kernel on your uvula.
Oh, and you got to get it out, and you're like,
Yeah. You gotta do
It would
that.
be a theater.
theater.
It's like a Rick Sanchez thing. Like, then we're gonna.
Just burp all the time. Just
Morty.
morning. I don't know, Rick. What are we gonna do?
Pretty good
There's some
Morty.
popcorn in my
It's
throat.
not bad.
That's a pretty good Morty.
It's like halfway between Morty and what's his name from Scooby Doo? Flying Zoink Scoops.
Yeah, no, now it sounds way more like Shaggy.
Shaggy, oh. That's only when he's like panicking though. He's like, oh man, what are we gonna do, Scoops?
I was just thinking of Scooby Doo today, man. The world's crazy.
The Go on.
It's crazy, bro.
Thinking
No,
of Scooby-Doo and
That's it. Oh, I got something. My brother just had a baby. Congrats. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
well done.
It was hard work for me.
Sap.
It was hard for me. I did a lot.
How long were you in labor?
I was 40 years. 40 years of labor, dude.
Wow.
That's what I've
You
done.
look like shit for 40. by
But
the way.
this is the interesting thing. So nowadays, when you have a baby, the man stays the whole night with the woman at the hospital.
Gay.
And I was talking to my dad. and he
Real
was-
men would just go
My
drink.
dad was like, "We never did that. All three of you guys were born. Like, baby's there. I said hi. Go have a cigar and get 9 hours of sleep." He's like, "I can't breastfeed."
Yeah, like what am I doing?
And
here?
the women were like, "Yeah, you can't breastfeed," but that's not the case anymore. What do you think of that? What's your take on that?
Men are little bitches now, dude. We can't even hit women anymore, just like Sean Connery told us. You know, sometimes now we just have to let women have the last word.
I don't have the same angle as Kyle.
What?
Did you know that was a thing? Did you know that was? Yeah, neither do I. Did you know that was a thing?
Couple of pussies.
that
I'm the only real man.
You know, man, that doesn't really surprise me because I know a lot of women who have had babies and like the next day they're just like, well, I gotta go do shit. You know,
Yeah.
like that's just every woman and every husband is different. But my wife Andy has a friend that she went to college with, who was born on the back of a snowmobile.
It's hardcore, bro.
Yeah, it's
Straight
fucking-
up, like
Snowmobile
they lived
Trina.
in
That's
the
some
middle.
UP shit.
They lived in the middle of the woods in the UP, and she's like, "I'm going into labor. My water broke. I need you to take me to the hospital." He goes, "Well, it's snowing and there's a blizzard and everything, so we'll take the snowmobile to the end of the road where we have service and we can figure this out." And like on the way there, she just
popped.
had the baby. Yeah.
Did you be snowmobiling 9 months pregnant?
The answer is
I'm pretty,
no.
I'm
of
pretty
course
sure the
fucking
husband
not.
was snowmobiling. That would be even more hardcore. She was just like, "Oh, I'm about to pop. Better pick up a pasty on the way
Yeah.
home." There.
Dude. He's hitting jumps and shit.
Yeah, fucking just hitting all the roughest trails. And she's like, "Oh, Harvey, I think I'm gonna pop." And he's like, "Oh, all right, I guess I'll pull over then. There,
Get to the road.
we'll
You
get
know,
to the road."
I didn't even know I was pregnant. You know, I
Yeah.
thought I just had too many pancakes on
I
Sunday.
thought I
there.
just had a lot of gas. Turns out there's a baby in me.
That's wild. Is she still snowmobile to this day?
I mean, she was literally born doing it.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure she lives up in Alaska and raises sled dogs for a living.
Shut
So-
up.
I mean, you got to be a fucking complete badass. You born on the back of a snowmobile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like your life is winter. You don't know anything
Yeah.
else. That's pretty badass.
She's like creepy relationships
Like
with the dogs.
unlike those liberal douchebags that are born on
I
the
bet.
top of fucking surfboards. Am I right, Kyle?
What? No, they're born in fucking
Where are they born?
Trinidad.
dumpsters. Born in Trinidad,
I don't-
Tobago. Yes.
Yeah, I don't even know.
The
Is that a
Morning
spot?
Gammon.
Trinidad?
Yeah.
Did you know that though? These men are pussies, dude.
You know what's the deal
What's
with
the
men?
deal with men staying in the hospital every night?
Alright.
I've been watching too much Seinfeld.
You gotta hit your women.
What's
more.
the deal with stuff?
What's the deal with stuff?
We got shows though.
We got shows. That's what you're talking about.
Kyle, plug it.
How the fuck did we get from that to where we are and back again?
I don't
All
know.
right.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't even know where I am. So, for those who aren't aware, looking at you, YouTube audience,
Steamboat comedy.
Steamboat Comedy. So we're doing our winter comedy series back at Schmiggity's. But,
It's like the World Series, but with more jokes.
yes, and better baseball.
Yeah, and more viewers.
And more viewers. Seriously, baseball is
Yeah, because it's baseball.
lame,
Yeah.
'cause- yeah.
Unless it's the movie Moneyball, but that's a whole nother
Yeah,
podcast.
That's not even. That's our next movie review podcast.
It's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah,
though.
where James Bond. That's my favorite James Bond.
Where he figures
saves
baseball
the
out.
Seattle Mariners.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Supersonics.
The Supersonics.
Yeah.
So we got our winter comedy series, but we're not doing once a month, baby. I'm gonna say it like Mike Tyson. We're not doing month a month, baby.
We'll
we're doing
stop those
twice
Russians
a
from
month.
doing everything.
Yes, we're our comedy is impregnable. All praise to the Allah. We're doing 2 shows a month, 2 nights, 2 shows a month. That's 4 nights a month. What?
Now, call me
Math.
crazy, Kyle. That sounds like double the shows we were doing.
Sounds, you know what, Matt? You might be crazy, but you're not this time because that is exactly what we're doing.
Sounds like
dog.
you're doubling down,
Hot
Kyle.
diggity dog,
Hot
baby.
dogs, boil
So we'll
'em.
be coming at you every other week, starting opening weekend at the mountain. Knock on wood if we get snow. The mountain is opening November 20th, and we'll be bringing you 2 nights of comedy, the 19th and the 20th. So if you're coming in town to ski, we're going to have a great show. Our great friend MK Paulson is going to be here. He'll be hanging out all
MK.
winter. Plus, we
MK
got
Kelly.
some very hilarious comedians coming up from Denver to join us. It's going to be a little comedy collaboration.
It's going to be
if
a
you
blast.
will. It's going to be a blast.
It's going to be a fucking blast. It's just going to be a good time. It's comedy and Steamboat.
And the best part is,
Come do it.
it's free $99 to attend.
That's my
Kyle,
favorite color.
You're not charging anybody for these shows, Kyle?
I'm not charging anyone for these shows, Kyle. The first one.
He's paying everyone in hand jobs.
Yes.
I already
Hey,
got mine.
and I want to say it's worth it.
Yeah, it's a good
Wait,
hand
you
job.
gave Newland a hand job before me?
I asked
Oh.
first,
I haven't decided if you're on the lineup yet, buddy.
but as soon
It's
as
it's not your comedy. It's just your dick. I don't know if I want to
he
touch
doesn't
it.
like jerking you off.
That's how it goes. You like a penis that matches your small hand because you're self-conscious.
It takes you so long.
You got a lot
I
of
only
stamina,
got
this
so
guy.
many. I'm a busy guy.
This is the Ben
I
Roethlisberger
can't
of
just
ham
jerk.
jobs.
I can't just jerk off Ben Roethlisberger for 45 minutes.
That's true. You need
Ah.
you need like a Ziploc bag and some Crisco and like a lot of puppy videos to finally make me erupt. Yeah.
You come to puppy videos.
Wait, I'm more
Come
on
to
the Ziploc
Schmiggity's
bag
on
and
the
the
19th.
Crisco part.
What's up?
Is that a masturbation technique?
Yeah, you fucked the bag.
I mean, I kind
No,
of get
no,
it.
no,
Duh.
no. You put the bag
Duh.
over.
You
put
never
the bag
fucked
over,
the bag, bro?
You put the bag over your
I
head.
mean, my ex-wife, you know.
Yeah.
But
The
I've
bag-
never.
The
Is
bag
that
goes over your head.
all right, David Carradine?
You
calm
know
down.
that.
But there's got to be Crisco in it for a second.
It's gotta be
In case you
Crisco.
get hungry while you're suffocating.
in case you
Who
want to
eats
fry
straight-
something up.
Who
you
eats
know?
straight Crisco, you Idaho fuck?
I do.
Have you?
I eat the Crisco and fuck the bag, dude.
And then you put potatoes in it afterwards.
so you fuck the bag and eat the Crisco. Gotcha.
Well, that's what you do. You put the Crisco in the bag, put it in the microwave, call your dad, and then fuck the bag.
Call your dad.
Say, I'm just.
Do 45
What are you
push-ups.
doing right now? Just like, I'm being sad.
One-handed while you
Do
jerk off with the
45
other one.
push-ups
I'm
while you
so sad.
scream at a
Dad,
picture
I-
of your father.
I let you down, pops. Sorry, I'm fucking a bag.
How's your wife? Kelly's fine. Kelly's the bag.
It's like a movie scene. He's like, "How's Kelly?" And you look at the bag and it says Kelly on it in Sharpie, and you're like, "Kelly's fine.
Kelly's fine.
I love her." All right. Anyways,
Anywho, where the fuck did we
so
go?
that's what our show's
19th
gonna
and
be like.
20th. We're going to fuck some Crisco
We're
bags
gonna
on
fuck
stage.
some Crisco bags the 19th and the 20th of November, and then we'll be back every other week. We got the hilarious former guest on the Steamboat Comedy Podcast, Mo Vita, is coming on December 3rd and 4th.
Mimosa Vita.
The Mosamita. I fucking love
She lets me
Mo
call her
Vita
that.
so
She
much.
told me it was fine.
She didn't, but she probably wouldn't care. And then
She wouldn't.
we got some other big guests coming in the later December and in,
We're not going
January,
to say
February,
who it
March.
is, but he hates trans people.
Hey, and he's black and on Netflix.
It's Dave
That's right, it's
Chappelle.
Charlie Murphy. He's dead. It's a hologram,
It's a hologram. Sean Connery is going to be there too.
show. Sean Connery's also it's Sean Connery in blackface. That's who it is. It's gonna be.
What's the deal with Rick James?
Prince and I played basketball one time.
That chick has no idea what she's doing.
Yeah, who is that woman?
Oh, Lord.
So we got some cool stuff coming up. It's going to be awesome. Stay tuned. Also, the adult spelling bee will be returning soon. We don't have
What?
an exact date on that, but adult spelling bee's coming back, baby.
That's retarded.
That means like it's stupid. Let's go. It's going to be a crunk time,
Oh,
bro.
I thought
that
you
sounds let's get retarded and hot.
Yeah.
Let's get retarded. I thought you were spreading hate. I'm sorry.
No.
Because
it's
I
okay.
understand-
It's like Kyle's murdering people. Yeah.
I understand context.
That's true.
Ginger. Anyways,
Let's get retarded and high.
I
That's
hope
gonna be
she-
the
I
theme
hope
song
she
to the
says
spelling
this-
bee.
I hope
we
she
should
says the
play it
same
before
fucking email.
every show, uncensored.
Uncensored.
I'm gonna do that now.
Fergie just saying the R word. She
Just-
should be
just
canceled.
dropping hard R's, dude.
Luckily, she got fat enough that she canceled herself.
She got canceled from modern society due to
Yeah.
obesity.
Oh, you're
Zing.
too ugly for us to like you. Fucking Hollywood.
And Will I Am, he's gone. He's Will I Was.
Will-
Am I right?
Will I am no longer
Will-
relevant.
Will I used to be.
We should roast Will I am, dude. I think we could get him
The
good.
roast of Will I Am. Also, on that note, we will be having the unofficial roast of Joe Campbell.
Oh my God.
Inventor of Campbell's Chunky Soup.
Whoa, and now he's just chunky. I can't remember.
Oh, write it down. Someone
Write
quick.
it down. Joe Campbell. Dibs,
Chunky soup,
dibs,
fat.
dibs.
Something
Shit.
about Chunky Soup and Campbell's and Joe is huge.
He's chunky,
He's fat,
like the soup.
which is ironic because he does a lot of coke. These are all my jokes. You can't take them.
No,
What
what?
date? What?
I feel like we should get 50-50
The
on the
14th,
Campbell's
the
soup
14th
joke.
of December.
I really feel like
believe
that's
is
We'll
a
go there and we'll go
Tuesday.
every other word.
Is a Tuesday.
Or whoever says it just gotta be like, I did that with this, I did that one with Kyle. We came up to it together.
Comstock.
Okay?
Or what? I just read the same.
We're gonna roast Joe Campbell. Which is gonna be interesting because I've never met him.
That'll be fine. I'll give you all the material you need.
yeah, you can
truly-
talk to him for like 10 minutes, and
But
you'll
it's
have
really
like a
just
half
like
hour of material.
we're gonna roast the other people. That's what it's about.
When is that? Hang on, I'm looking up the date on that.
And going through everyone in the crowd and whatnot.
Yeah, calling them all retarded and shit.
And
Oh,
shit.
you can't say that. I'm
And
sorry.
Just pooping on him, dude.
Oh, I can't wait to shit on Joe. It's gonna be so nice.
December 14th at Open Mic. If you are a Steamboat foodie or restaurateur or Steamboat,
Employee at
you're in
one
Steamboat-
of many
yeah.
restaurants ran by Joe.
if you're just a
Campbell.
human in Steamboat
In
and you know
Steamboat.
that really loud, annoying guy at Double Diamonds, his name is Joe Campbell, and we're all gonna shit on him.
We should go there and drink a beer with them soon.
Oh, we should and just get. We should all just drink like non-alcoholic beers and just watch him.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
or
Try
we
to
should
get him
all
to
just
fuck
go there
someone.
and be like
Just-
really,
yeah.
See if he won't
really
fuck a
nice
dude
to
or
him.
something like that.
Oh, we should just try to get him to fuck like MK.
Reed,
Reed?
are you into that idea
Reed?
about getting Joe to fuck a dude for the roast?
I think he's got a Roethlisberger fetish.
I'll volunteer tribute to
We're
humiliate
getting
Joe.
Joe to fuck a dude for the roast.
He'd be like,
Right in the
"Fuck,
titties."
dude! I thought Reed said that he was a fucking chick, and he identified as a fucking chick, dude.
Yep.
You fucking tricked me, dude.
I
And then
thought
at
you
the roast-
identified as a fucking chick, dude."
We're gonna play the video at the roast, and Reed's gonna be like,
We're just gonna record it and
Dude,
just
how
play it
fucking dare
for
you?
40 minutes.
You're
With
gonna be
that
doing.
fucking pussy ass shit. I'd be
No,
more
but
like,
you're doing. The, you were doing the fucking though. At least I gave you that much.
Yeah, a lot fucking
Yeah,
deeper though.
I was
Not
just
that
like,
high-pitched
is that the
bullshit.
sound you
No
make when
way.
you
You
get
do
ass
that.
fucked?
You do that hot bitch stuff, boy, don't you?
You're like, aye,
yeah,
aye.
that's Reed.
ooh, ooh, fuck me deeper.
It burns.
My butthole.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're way better than the bag of Crisco.
Cherry in my mouth.
My bag of Crisco to you.
Reed just says his butthole when he's my butthole.
My
He's
butthole.
begging.
My butthole.
And the dude fucking me is like, "Yes, I'm aware." Like, Jesus Christ.
He's like,
you
oh
wanna-
my god,
You're just like a
shut
chick.
up.
You shut the fuck
Yeah, he's
up.
like, hey, he's like, why am I just banging some annoying chick?
Always talking about your
ruining me.
butthole.
Just
That's all
banging
chicks
Reed.
do is talk about their buttholes, bro. Am
You
I
like
right?
It, you like it in your
Oh.
ass, and I'm like, "Do you like the drapes I put up today?" And he's like, "Oh."
If I could just make it through one day without some chick talking about her butthole, dude,
Oh,
it would be the
that's
best.
so gross.
It's like my butthole this, you know?
Oh, you know my butthole.
Every day.
I'm like, oh, women.
Like they come up and they're like, "Did you know my butthole?" And we're like, "Oh,
And you're like,
this
I-
old fucking
Yes,
tail again."
Susie, I do know.
This old tail is old as time, you know.
Yes, fucking right. Their tail.
There it is.
Holy
Reed is a
shit,
big
Reed.
man. The big boy drink.
The camera can't just
That's
see
a-
that, but he
that's a-
just drooled all over
that's a
himself.
No,
boy.
that was foam from the beer.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
you still drooled it all over yourself. That's probably a good place to wrap the podcast.
I mean, that's where this is a perfect metaphor for where it's been going.
That's-
Beer.
Eventually, we're just gonna start leaning into the mics, all of us. Yeah.
I don't know who Mike is.
But I like to meet him.
Yeah, hey,
But hey,
but I could lean on that guy. You know what I mean?
Yep, we're getting What's His Bucket to fuck a dude for the roast.
Yep.
Check it out, Steamboat
By-
Comedy.
Yes, that dude is Reed, and his name is Joe Campbell. December 14th. Other than that, stay tuned for all of events, and we'll see you at our next open mic, next show. Have a great life.
See you on the next podcast. You be safe out there.
All day.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Be safe out there all day. Check it out. It's just Rogan telling you what to take for the fucking coronavirus.
Yeah. Ivermectin.
Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast.